Good morning, St. John's. Coming to you live from TV4 Studio. I'm Jerome Eiskander alongside James Engel. Today's a Titan AM Friendsgiving schedule, and these are your Friday morning announcements.
The 5th annual Poetry Out Loud competition will be held Tuesday, December 9th. Talk to your English teacher today about signing up and have your poem chosen to stay on track.
Junior class rings will be available for pickup in the Carty Fox Commons during all lunch periods next Monday, November 24th. Any remaining balance must be paid to pick up an order. Balances can be paid off online in advance or in person with cash or on money order. Anyone who has not purchased a class ring or is still interested in doing so can place an order with the representative.
JJ Jesuit Exchange Program is available to all interested juniors and seniors. Participating students will host an international students for 2 weeks in March, then travel to their home country for 2 weeks in April. Applications are available on Ms. Morelli's office window and are due back no later than December 1st. Contact Mrs. Morelli for more information.
SJG's annual Christmas on Campus event will be held Friday, December 12th, and many volunteers are needed to make the magic happen. Check your email for the sign-up link for Mrs. Ayring and apply no later than next Tuesday, November 25th. Contact Mrs. Ayring with any questions.
The Indoor Rock Climbing Club will meet tomorrow from 4 to 6 p.m. at Adventist Climbing Gym. The cost is $15 per person. Contact Mr. O'Brien for more information.
At Studio C with the yearbook.
Morning, St. John's. I'm here with yearbook. I'm talking to the senior class about an email that I'm going to send out next period during first, which will have questionnaires like most likely to be successful, most likely to be famous, and for the senior class, you're going to write a name, and then we're going to find what is common, and we're going to put it on the yearbook and give it over to Jimmy.
Yeah, so we're gonna do also in the same email. Yes. Okay. Same email. We're also gonna have a thing where you're gonna put your name and then your favorite song. Make sure it's clean, because we're gonna make a code in the yearbook that's gonna show the whole senior class's favorite song. So it's gonna be a senior year playlist. So that's it. Back to the desk.
Now to sports, P. Miklovic.
Good morning, St. John's. Happy Friday, and of course, happy Friendsgiving. I was actually asked to bring drinks for my group, so I brought an accumulation of Buckeye tears from the last 4 years against Michigan. Now, aside from that, I am sure you've probably noticed that I have a special guest at the desk here with me today. Thanks for being here, Jake.
Of course.
Without further ado, let's get started on the question of the day from Tuesday. The question was, who is the greatest three-point shooter of all time? I received 525 responses, the most by far. The most popular answer was none other than Blizzy Blake Barber with 50.7%. Second was Curry with 23.6%, and 22.6% of you said other. The code for today's question should be going up now. Basketball is a mere 4 days away here at St. John's. Shones boys take on Springfield next Tuesday at 7 in the foundation game before they officially start the season Friday under the Titan Dome against the Scott Bulldogs. It's funny, the football team and basketball team start the same way. Hockey plays tonight at Tamo at 8 against Gilmore Academy as the boys look to bounce back from a 4-0 loss to St. Francis last Friday. Now, you all are probably wondering, why is Jake Torrey here with me today? Well, he and I will be picking college football because you can't have Thanksgiving, or in our case, Friendsgiving, without football. Now, before I start, betting spreads will be involved in this episode, but that does not mean SJJ supports sports betting. This is simply for entertainment purposes. So there's my disclaimer. With that said, let's get started. Jake, go ahead and kick us off.
We got Ohio State versus Rutgers. I'm going to take OSU on this one. Rutgers has never beat Ohio State. They're 0-10.
Yeah, the spread is OSU 32.5. Rutgers is 95th in passing yards allowed per game, 129th in sacks per game, so Ohio State should be able to pass the ball all over them. They will win, and they will cover, despite Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate potentially being out. Michigan, number 18, plays at Maryland. Michigan is 13.5-point favorites. Michigan is so close to breaking out in a big way. They are the second team in the past quarter century to commit 5 turnovers and miss 2 field goals and still win the game. That shows a lot of resilience for a college football team, although not a great performance, something to build off of. Other than that, they doubled Northwestern in every stat. If they play a clean 60 minutes, they will dominate. So I have the over in this game, winning by 14, maybe 21. Jake, BYU.
BYU Cincy. They're coming off a bad loss last week, but I think they're going to come back tomorrow and get a huge win. Big upset for the Bearcats.
Yeah, I hate to ruin Lichtenberg's senior night, but BYU's a disrespected football team. They got a great head coach, great quarterback. I expect BYU's top 20 scoring defense to be the difference maker. They'll cover and win by 3. Oklahoma's a 6.5-point favorite against Missouri. OU's hot after the Bama win. It could be interesting. Missouri might be getting Bo Pribula back, but Mateer's been playing a lot better since his hand injury, and I'm never a believer in Missouri. So I got Oklahoma winning this game by 7 and covering.
I agree.
Pitt at Georgia Tech.
I like Pitt on this one. The upset again. Mason Heinschel kind of folded under pressure last week against Notre Dame, but I think he's come back, get a big recovery game for the Clay kid, and get a big upset.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only game Pat Narduzzi apparently cares about. So, I mean, it could be a potential upset. But Haynes King. I mean, he's over 2,200 yards passing, over 800 rushing yards, 24 combined touchdowns. Georgia Tech is 6th in yards per game. Heinschel, as much as it pains me to say it, he'll get flustered on the road. Georgia Tech will win this game. I don't think they cover, though. That 2.5, I don't think they cover. USC, number 15 at Oregon, number 7. This is the last game here. Oregon is a 10.5-point favorite. They have a chance to finally prove their worth. They've been largely disrespected because of their strength of schedule. They have a top 5 defense. They're at home in this game. They have a top 8 rush offense against USC's 52nd ranked rush defense. I mean, that's not a recipe for success for USC. So 10.5 is a lot for a top 15 game, but I have Oregon covering in this one. Jake?
Oregon's going to maul USC.
That is all for me today. Thank you for being here, Jake. It was a pleasure. Back to the desk.
Emails. Check those emails.